It's another lovely day on the Culdee Fell Railway. Goddard is telling a ghost story to the other engines.
Well, everyone, did you know why there is no engine in our railway with the number 0?
Well, no, but can you tell me a story of the number 0?
Alright, Culdee and everyone. Before all of us worked on here, the railway runs with only one engine and 2 rolling stocks. And that engine is Sudbury, the number 0. His coach is an open coach, which is why it became spare coach. For engines who had its coach needed an overhaul, for Sudbury is different. He used the truck while his coach was in overhaul. He was built in 1894, long before we were built, and he arrived in 1896, makes him the first engine to reach the summit. But in 1899, things had changed. In June of 1899, the controller told to Sudbury that he had to take the hiker supplies for the hikers to set up a camp when it started to rain. It started to rain, Sudbury had made it to Scarloy Road, while Lizzie and Dol were talking to the station master of Scarloy Road. Sudbury was too impatient, and this is the last photo of Sudbury. So Sudbury started to go up while being alone. At the summit, the hikers were disappointed because Sudbury didn't arrive yet, until one of them noticed something. They saw something on the distance, but it is hard to tell what it is due to the fog. They believed that was Sudbury. But once they arrived where Sudbury is, they were horrified what they saw. They saw the truck only.
Is it true that he went missing?
No, Niles, this is a mystery. It is unknown. What happened to him? There are 3 theories. 1. He could derailed. 2. He vanished into the thin air. 3. He could possibly went to the Scarloy line, but the Scarloy and Culdee Fell line doesn't exist yet in 1900s 1993. The popular theory is derailed of the mountain, but when the hikers investigate all over the mountain, there are no sign of Sudbury, but people started reporting noise coming from Devil's Back, but we were back at our shed, so the station master of Devil's Back abandoned the station, leaving only 4 operational stations.
Lord Harry replied,
There's no such thing as a number 0 engine. Why don't we take a rest?
So every engines are asleep. The next day Lord Harry stopped at Scarlowy Road Station when he noticed the engine next to him.
I wonder who's that engine with the number 0.
Which number 0?
Right there. Wait, I swear, that engine was right there. Where did he go?
Well, I think you're just seeing things, or hallucinations.
Sir, I saw a engine that looks like Culdee but with a different cab design.
Well, I think you're just seeing things.
No, it's true, I did see it.
Well, I think you're just seeing things, Lord Harry. Me, Godred and Ernest are triple heading. Because we have lots of hikers. Now we have to go now.
While they stopped at Scarlowy Road Station for Goddard to take a break, next to a water tower, they hear a weird whistle.
What was that?
When they stared at the valley, they saw a purple-like engine running down and vanished into the thin air.
It's the ghost.
A few days passed by. Mr. Walter Richard later converted the railway into a supply railway for one day after the engines complained about a ghostly engine. At the distance they saw Sudbury feeling sad after his incident and wanted to be back in service.
Hello, Sudbury. We have a question. What happened to you?
Well, this started 124 years ago. When I was going up, I cannot leave my driver and fireman like this. So, I decided to go back down then. I derailed, they couldn't hear me because I was too far away from it. And I crashed into the nearest lake. Lizzie and Dol now became Edward's driver and fireman. Do you have a shed for me?
Of course we do have.
Thank you. Now I can take a break.
The next day, everything went back to normal. Sudbury was taking a break in the coach's shed and became a shunter like Ernest, the Culdee Fell engines, and others knows that Sudbury is the only nicest ghost engine ever.